Welcome back. In this video, I'm going to do a quick update on three different stocks, BITF, TLRY, and MLGO. So we'll just get started with BITF. So I first posted the video yesterday. Since I posted the video, the stock it's trading up. So I posted a video like right around here. The stock is trading up about 15%. Earlier, it was like almost 20%. So that's a good sign. Like I tell you in all my videos, I'm pretty good at posting a video almost near like right before a rally. So that's why you should subscribe and turn on your notification. But I can't tell you when to sell. So I'll tell you, I'll give you some more technical analysis on this and the other two stocks I mentioned. But honestly, like if you got in yesterday, you're at a 20% profit. Like take the 20% profit. I think it will rally a lot more. But don't when it comes to taking profit, don't try to time the market. That's when you will lose money. So this is also like just to kind of like teach you how to always make consistent gains. But okay, let's take a look at the daily chart real quick. So I just saw what I mentioned in the previous video that it will come up and test the 200-day moving average and did exactly what I mentioned. So today I'm going to watch it. I'm going to see what it does maybe today and tomorrow if it like starts to like consolidate on this point. If it breaks through this 200 MA, then I'm still in. I won't take profit until like somewhere up here. But then let's see if we can find some better exit point. So again, it did the golden cross exactly as I predicted in the previous video. So another way I can look for an exit point is that if it starts to like consolidate in this area, so you should always use your moving averages on your chart. Like that's like the best. Don't worry about like head and shoulders, all these other patterns, or like I could show you a bunch of different stuff like A, B, C, whatever. But just look at the moving average. Just makes it everything like super simple. So if it like okay, let's go back. I'll show you like how I would take an exit. So right now on the daily, we saw that it hit the 200 moving average on the daily. So let's draw a line right there. So we're at $1.35, and then let's go back to the 15-minute chart. Okay, so it's right here. So if it starts to like consolidate and we see it's not really breaking up above this $1.35, and then this 50-day moving average comes up and it starts trading below this 50-day moving average on the 15-minute chart, I might take my profit at that point. So that's another way to play it. Again, please, everything I say is for educational purpose. Nothing is trading advice. Please do your own research, and most importantly, like this video and subscribe, because I bring you whenever I drop a video on a stock, it's because it has met so many different criteria that it will do a rally coming up. And as you can see, in one day it did a 20% rally. Same thing. Okay, now let's move on to TLRY. Same thing with TLRY. Take a look at the 45. So expanded. So again, yeah, TLRY. After I posted a video like I believe yeah on like a Saturday or Sunday, and Monday it was trading at this price point. And look at that, from the time I made the update video, like a massive 25% gain. So again, another reason for you to subscribe, turn your post notification. But let's go ahead. So in this video, I'm just doing like a technical update. I'm not going into the details like I do in the previous video, why I believe the stock has is such undervalued and what the value is. So if you want more depth information, go to my channel page and look at the video on this specific stock. In this video, I'm just doing an update, just a pure technical update on the three different stocks. So let's take a look at the one-day chart. Similar again, what we want to see is it to come up and test this 200-day moving average at around $1 price point, and then from there we will check what happens. From there we will see if it starts to look consolidate and starts to like trade down again, or if it just smashes through this 200 MA like we saw with like open door stock. So yeah, that's it for, let's see, let's also take a look at the 4-hour chart. Yeah, also on the 4-hour chart, it looks amazing. Look at this beautiful golden cross right here. So this stock is very hopeful. Again, this is just a technical analysis. Go look at the actual video where I show you the value behind the stock. But this stock looks pretty good, honestly. I'm hoping that it does smash through this 200-day moving average and trades all the way up to this next resistance line. But again, not Nostradamus, everything just like based on moving averages. So we'll see what happens when it comes up to this 200-day moving average. But overall, long term, like this stock does look really good. And now, finally, the last one, let's take a look at MLGO. Okay, let it load. So MLGO had a reverse split. I made a video about it about like 2 or 3 days ago. So go to my channel page and take a look at that. So what's going on with MLGO? So like we ideally want to see this price point above this 1509. We want to see the stock trade up above this price point. But what was happening with MLGO? Like even in my trading account, so I have I have a position on the stock, and on my trading account after the split, I guess sometimes they're like reorganizing everything, and I couldn't trade it. I couldn't sell my stock. I couldn't buy my stock. So if that was happening to me, I'm sure that was happening to hundreds of thousands of other people across maybe different brokerages. Maybe every other brokerage is different, but like, so I think today is back to normal. But I was chatting with a technical support person, and they said it takes a few days. So maybe that's why we're not seeing anything happen with the stock price. Maybe it'll just move sideways for a few more days. But one thing I noticed today, again, I'm trying to look for the silver lining. So you see, okay, let's turn this 200-day off so it's less confusing. So this is on the 15-minute chart, and you see how the price is kind of like coming up against this 50-day moving average on the 15-minute chart. So by the end of trading day today, like what would be the best case scenario is that if we see the price clearly trading above this 50-day moving average, because you see like it's been on a downtrend below this 50-day moving average on the 15-minute chart since like almost like a week and a half ago. And when it did go above the 50-day moving average on the 15-minute chart, it had a massive 40% rally. So just trying to look for a silver lining. I think since it just experienced a reverse split, again, go check out the video I made specifically on the stock where I go into detail what happens after a stock split. So right now, I think it's just consolidating, but even while it's consolidating, we want to see like some good signs that a potential rally will be coming. Also, like you see this gap, like charts absolutely hate gaps. So it will have to fill this gap at one point. It's, I don't see any reason the stock would be trading down. It has to like fill this gap. Again, like the way I'm playing this stock, like I don't believe in this company long term. I don't even know like really what product they have in line. I'm just purely basing this on a technical play. It's just purely a technical play. I'm just trying to make money on a technical play. So I'm thinking even if it like fills this gap from this position, we are looking at solid 25% gain. But I think it has a lot more to go. But then I will really quickly show you. Let's go to the 4-hour chart and let's take a look at the previous stock split. Again, I went into more detail in the other video. So you see after the previous stock split, it took a good day and a half for it to start its rally, because it doesn't just happen, right away. It took a good day and a half for it to like start its rally. Like, yeah, like sorry. I mean, it took a week and a half. So after its previous stock split, it took a good week and a half, almost 2 weeks for it to like start its rally. And then when it did start its rally, it rallied like almost 150%, which is massive, which is like 2.5x from this price one. So it doesn't happen right away. Give it a week or two, but I don't. It could, again, it's not perfect science. It might not even happen. It might happen earlier. It might happen a little bit later. But like, just if you look at the detailed video I made, this is where I just feel comfortable like having my position in case it just starts to rally, like sometime this week or on a Friday or something. So I keep saying over and over, nothing is perfect science. You just have to go based on like the moving average and the resistance and support lines. So I feel comfortable taking a position here. Like if you see something different, then do whatever suits your trading style. But myself, I feel comfortable taking a position here. And if it comes up to like if it comes up to like the previous local high, which would be like 100% gain, and then it starts to trade down, then I might exit and take my profit. But if it because what I would ideally like to see is like if it starts to like smash through and rally. But if it doesn't do that, then I'll just take my profit. I'll settle for even like a 10-15% profit. Like again, in one of my videos, like when I made the open door, like let's take a look at the open door stock. So open door stock, like I made a video right here and I exited at almost an 80% profit. But even after I exited, the stock rallied another 100%. But again, like I didn't know, like no one could predict that. Like, and you just have to be happy with the gains that you get. So that's it. And I guess that's the update for MLGO. If you have any other specific question about like the technical side of MLGO, like what to expect, again, let's go back to the 15-minute chart. I just want this price to close above this 50-day moving average and consolidate above this price point. And then ideally, the absolute 100% best case scenario is that if it traded up above this $15.1509 price point, then we're set. Then we're set for a pretty good rally coming forward. But so those are some things to look out for. Please subscribe and turn on notification if you want undervalued stocks that have great rally potential. As you can see, almost every single stock I post on this channel rallies like like rallies within a week or 2 weeks of like me posting the videos, sometimes 20% like in a day, like you saw with BITF that I posted yesterday. So great reason for you to subscribe, turn your post notification. Going forward, I will be making other videos about finance, about that, affects the overall global market, not just specific individual stocks. So if you like that kind of videos, please subscribe, turn your post notification. And most importantly, if you made it this far, just give this video a thumbs up, give it a like. That helps me out a lot. And comment something. I will respond to every single comment. Just leave a comment, tell me what you think about the stock. Tell me if you're going to take a position on any of the three stocks, and tell me what do you think about these videos. And I hope you enjoyed this update, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.